to my YouTube family. Welcome again to my space of love, laughter, and a lot of laziness. So, in today's story time, I will be telling you about reason why it took me so long to open a YouTube channel. The reason behind me delaying opening a YouTube channel, having a YouTube channel. So, part of the reason was back in varsity. So when I was still studying back in varsity, I think it was 2018. Was it 2018? No, 20, no, it was 2018. No. It was, sorry, my bad. Hey, guys, maths is not mathsing in my head. So it was 2019. Yes, 2019. So in 2019, I back then there was a show called Campus Crush. Yes, so there was a show called Campus Crush, and so my then partner, we decided, nah, let's try it out, here. So I was studying at the University of Voltaire, at the Alice campus. So now we couldn't find, so we're still starting out basically. So we have a camera and then we can't find people to like present basically. So I'm like, no, you know what? For the time being, let's do this. Let's just first I'll just do the first maybe 3 episodes, and then after that we can then advertise and try to get people, like have a presenter set situation, what, so that people know what they're gonna be doing basically, right? Um, so back then I didn't own a weave, didn't like weaves. I didn't do makeup. I barely do now. So that was just me. So I like, okay, no, man, try to the camera. you know, I'm a shy person, but put a camera in front of me then. And then we start shooting the first episode. We do the first episode, and then fine, we get some reactions from it. A lot of people. Now with me, the thing is, I speak a lot of English. I'm more comfortable, or ndingati, I'm more confident in speaking English than isiXhosa, right? Because the thing is, isiXhosa sam asikho that great, asikho, yeah, and I've always, like, growing up from, I think I started school around, was it, according to my mom, I started, like, it was called Tiny Tots, at around, I think it was already 8 months or something. Yeah, around that time. But I started at a very, very young age because my mom had to go to school. So I started at a very young age, and it was a Zatini Engabe Hoa, basically. And now that's when I started speaking English from then. And I would come home, and if there's a word, oh, the one the one word that I loved the most, because it was difficult for me then, was elephant. So I'd go, elephant, like, so yeah, that's my backstory. So I've always been at what you would call white schools, basically, growing up. And I've never had isiXhosa as a subject. It's because I had to learn myself. Like, also at home, we would speak it, but not a lot. It's, the basics of isiXhosa is ukuthetha, but otherwise reading and writing. So I learned, I self-taught myself basically by reading Xhosa books and like writing down. And I'd tell my mom to give me like spelling tests and stuff, for isiXhosa, for my isiXhosa to improve. Because even at the primary school that I went to, it was just very basic Xhosa, basic high, like basic bare minimum, you know, because the major languages were English and Afrikaans. Oh, so um, then yeah, now let's move back to the story. So now we start the channel, you know, we do because it was also like on YouTube, and then we shoot the first episode, and then fine, people are reacting to the thing of the people, you know. And then the second, we do the second video. Now I start picking up people talking about picking at my appearance, basically, that why aren't I wearing a weave? Or people should borrow me a weave. Why am I not wearing makeup? And why am I trying to be white, basically? Why am I trying to be white with my accent? And why am I speaking English? Because Forte Alice campus is in the rurals. So I'm the andifikeleleki. Yes, andifikeleleki to the people, because now I am trying to make myself who I'm not, basically. But I'm not representing them well because of how I'm appearing and how I sound. Okay, so that goes on. So, and even like on campus, you'd find that if I'm walking just to go to class, people will be like, yo, campus crash. Oh, you wear, oh, you have hidden cameras. I'm like, no, just going to class. So it was, I don't like spotlight. Oh, didn't like the spotlight on me, basically. And then it was just one thing that kind of drove me over the edge was the fact that one person saw me at my res, right, going to the bathroom, and then they went and dug up on my Facebook, right, on my private, on my Facebook. They went and took a picture of me from my Facebook, and then they posted it on the group, on the school's, on the varsity's Facebook page. Then they're like, oh, yo, I thought she was coming to me only to find that she was just going to the bar. Oh, I just saw this girl here dressed walking down the passage, and I was about to run, thinking that she has her cameras, and she has cameras around. Actually, I'm the one who has cameras. She has cameras around, only Shemdana Band was going to the bathroom. And so my friend screenshots that, right? And then she sends it to me. And I'm like, whoa, like that's, you went and like you went to my private account and you took my picture and you posted it in public, in a public platform. Yes, Facebook is a public platform, but on a varsity public like you are putting me on all eyes on me, you know, situation. And I was like, nah, like that just, I was like, and then it was the negative comments, and it got to a point there, I was like, you know what, like I can't, I'm not, like it was like, I'm no longer just a regular student anymore. I'm that student who probably has hidden cameras walking around with her everywhere she goes, and she'll probably just be like, oh, hey, someone has a crush on you. Like, so then I decided to just remove the the whole thing off from YouTube, and it was just a negative comment, especially from people that didn't know me personally. People barely knew me, and then making all these assumptions about me, about, and also nitpicking at my appearance, basically, because just because at that time I wasn't fitting the narrative of the girl with the weave and the makeup, and now I was less than, basically. That was the message that I got from that, and it made me, to be honest, very insecure, basically, about my appearance, because I like, so just because I don't wear a weave or put on makeup, I'm not female, I'm not woman enough, basically. I'm not, or I cannot be in front of the camera because I do not fit the standards of your objectification of what you feel to you is of value for your eyes, basically. And that, honestly, it hit. And for the longest time, because with I would only post on my on my WhatsApp, not even Instagram, because I was like, nah, I don't want to be on any like public platform where I am. Pictures, fine, no problem. Pictures, pose, still. But for a video or me talking or saying something, I'd rather just have it for my own context, my private people that I know. But okay, there is no hate, basically. If you are hating inside internally. You will not be hiding behind the keyboard and just saying what you don't know about someone, giving your own opinion, you know. So, and then like my family, like my cousins, my friends were like, hey, why don't you just open a YouTube channel? And I'm like, yeah, I'll do it. But knowing very well, Kotim, nah, it haunts me, basically. It's a nightmare that I lived through. But now I have decided, I have moved from that. I have kind of small, thick skin, you know, but it's a thing of now it's my own platform and I get to say what I want. And it's just me realizing how it doesn't matter how you think I should look. I'm not going to change who I am. This is who I am. If it's not for your eyes, then just don't look, basically, because I don't care, you know. But another thing is be very careful as a person behind the keyboard. Be very careful of what you write, because you write things and you don't know how the other person, the person receiving it, how they are receiving it, basically. And when you write something, think of how you would feel if roles were reversed, basically. How would you feel if roles were reversed? Because you say a lot and then you expect a person to smile while you are throwing punches. And a lot of people just don't realize the danger of typing things or just projecting how they feel or their insecurities onto someone else. They really don't realize it. But anyways, before I start ranting off, please do the right things that makes the pots to be done. Please like, subscribe, and tune in for more from Some Get the Lazy Natural. Don't forget to follow me on my platforms. I'll have the links in the description box below.